Do you know who Whistle and Diesel is?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have two of them?
He's got the R33s, I think, the older one, early 90s body style, which are super cool.
Are they all considered a Skyline?
Yeah.
They're all just different
It's a
types of
Skyline. It's just like, yep.
But he had a lot of problems with his, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he has a lot of problems with a lot.
Well, yeah, he
He's
doesn't
not very
exactly
gentle
take
on
care
stuff.
of them. I remember he had two of them, and I just catch glimpses and like clips and stuff of his stuff. I watched some of his videos, and I never thought I would enjoy watching the kid. It's not like some people are like, oh, how could you disrespect a vehicle like that? Or how can you tear it? To me, that doesn't bother me at all.
It's his business.
Yeah, I'm like, if it's his vehicle, he paid for it. I could never care less. But I just thought it was like kind of like an immature thing. It was like something I'd never really catch myself watching.
Yeah. And
then I kind of realized that he's just a really big troll. Like his videos are just like all trolling. And I seen a clip. Or I seen the video, and I think it autoplayed on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, and it autoplayed on YouTube, and he had like the Air Yours, the tennis shoes that are really expensive.
I'm a big shoe guy too.
And he had bought these shoes, and I think he was going to use them as like work boots.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And he like it first takes them out of the box, and he's like showing them off. He's like, and he creases them. Yep. And I'm like, oh, this dude's just doing this stuff just to troll everybody.
Yeah, I'm a car guy, so like I don't like watching him destroy things. But I mean, do you? I like his attitude of not caring what other people think. Mm-hmm. And I think as when I was younger, I always did stuff because maybe Ryan wanted me to do something, but now as I've gotten older and more mature, I do stuff because Howie wants to do it, not because I care what anybody thinks. Mm-hmm. I don't like. I just do not care.
Yeah, I think
that's probably one of the most admirable things about him. Like
at a very young age too.
Young. I had a teenage daughter, and I always try to teach her. This weekend, I said, "Well, why do you want this? Such and such clothes?" Because I like it. Right answer. Okay, perfect. We'll do it. Now, if it's because Sally and Julie had the same thing, that's where we don't want that, and I think when you can do that and not care what other people, who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're okay with that, then
because he really is it's not like he's a bad person.
No,
there is like a line between like justifying like, okay, this guy does what he wants, but it's not like he's going too far.
No, I don't think he doesn't get involved in, he's not mean to people or disrespect unless you start something with him, and then he'll just bury you.
Yeah.
And I don't like, personally, I don't like, you can go online and say what you want, about me. I'll deal with it, face to face, but I won't get involved in all that. So like, as far as that goes, I don't really like.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's his business too,
for sure. He gets a lot of attention off of it.
He's like, here's some content. That's how he markets, you know.
It's a great idea too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you start to go into that atmosphere too, and that's kind of like, even with this podcast here, I have to be careful. Like whenever I make thumbnails and I title my thumbnails on YouTube and how I title them, because it's all for clickbait. I'm trying to get attention off it. I'm trying, when someone's scrolling to YouTube, I want them to see the title and be like, what's this guy talking about?
Yeah.
And click on it. Or maybe something that kind of gets their blood boiling a little bit just off the title.
Yeah.
And, if you go into the video, it's really not like what I put in the title. The title is just clickbait. But I got to be careful with the guests I have on because, maybe they have businesses. Yeah. They have customers that they're worried about the way they look. Or just the people that I have come on, maybe they have a job that I have to, make sure that I don't.
Yeah, you don't say anything negative about their employer, all that.
Yes,
stuff. I get it.
Yeah. So there's that aspect of it all, but I'm the same way, and it's a whole learning curve for me to be able to get to the point of learning not to worry about other people's opinions so much, because I have some people that might say some things that used to get to me, and I've really started to learn more and more like. Just do exactly what you want.
Well, the better that you do in life, the more they're going to talk about you. And I've learned that, you know, unfortunately the hard way, but I'm okay with it. Like you just realize, you know what, it is okay. And everybody they're searching for they're solving their own insecurities through, you know, talking bad about Ryan or talking bad about Howie. And
that's a really important thing to know too.
And that's okay. If that's what you want to do, live your life, do your thing. But there's a lot more to life than that.
And sometimes you just gotta, as long as you know that that's coming from an insecurity in them, and you don't hit them back with negativity. That's been a big thing for me. Like I've had people comment negative things on because I do a lot of TikTok, Facebook, Instagram Reels. I do a lot of content all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've had people comment just, you know, they're saying things, they're trying to joke, but it's in a negative way.
Well, you put so much time and effort into this, no matter what they say, it's going to kind of be like, yeah, that's kind of a kick in the mid section, you know, or, you know, that was disrespectful. But they don't think it's because you're doing something they want to do.
Yeah.